Paddington 2 is incredible.
I fucking told you.
Welcome to Brick Wall Cinema. I'm your host, Chance, and today we got Sergio and Lola with us talking about Paddington 2. Lola, what do you think about Paddington 2?
I really enjoyed Paddington 2. I feel like it delved deeper into just how much Paddington genuinely cares about people and what a good impact he has on everybody else. I thought it was very sweet. I really liked this movie.
That's great. What about you, Sergio?
It was sweet, but I got more or less the feeling from the movie before. But I felt in this one, I don't know. It had good moments. Pretty much, like it was more or less the same for me. But it felt, I guess, it gave me the warm feeling that everyone has during the first movie. It gives me more of that feeling. It felt more of a heartwarming kind of movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I suppose it's because it focused less on him actually interacting with the world and him actually trying to do something for someone.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For me, I think this is like 5 times better than the first one.
Really?
Like, I really love this one more than the first one. Because one, I love the humor more. They have a lot more slapstick in it, but not like dumb slapstick, more like creative slapstick and humor. And also the heart is like up times 10.
It really is.
Everything is the cinematography is really good. The humor, the acting, the effects, everything is like times 10. I keep on saying times 10 because like I can't stress how much this is like what I wanted from the first movie after I understood what it was trying to be.
See. Well, I'm glad you really like this one. That makes me think you're really gonna like the third one.
Yeah, I this movie's just so good. And I'm not the only one that thinks this either. This movie had at one point was the highest rated movie of all time on Rotten Tomatoes. Had a higher rating than Citizen Kane.
Ooh.
Citizen
What?
Kane, one of the most famous movies of all time.
I've never heard of that movie, but I'm sure it's good.
Oh my god. Yeah, it had 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, critics and audiences.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it only got beat out just recently.
Really? Okay.
I forgot what beat it out, but like, look at the rating. It's not, right now. It's currently at 99% for critics and 88% from audiences. That's unheard of.
That is wow. That's really good.
I'm surprised. And so you guys did not like this movie more than the last one.
I did.
Oh, you
It was
did?
really good.
Yeah, we talked about like how it has an upbeat and more compared to the
It
first
feels
one.
a bit more heartfelt than the first one. I really like it.
Yeah, and how are we going to talk about this? Because there's a couple things I want to bring up, like the humor. Like we already glossed on this at first, but like it's just a lot more funny than the first one. Like not only with the sight gags, but more with the writing too, and like the ideas. Because the fact that Paddington goes to prison, first of all, is already a really funny idea to me, and so
This sweet bear just immediately went to prison. Crazy.
yeah, for doing something, not even doing anything. He was trying to stop someone from doing it. Like this is like, I remember you brought up how in the last movie he was trying to stop someone from, trying to catch someone that was because they thought they lost their wallet, but then it turned out that he was stealing them. It's like the reverse of that.
It really is.
And I think that's really funny how that's like the whole movie centered around that, and like him trying to get a picture book, a pop-up book for his Aunt Lucy for her 100th birthday.
Yeah.
Don't question how he's gonna get it to her. Don't question where.
What do you mean? He obviously is gonna do jobs because he is a law-abiding bear.
I mean, how is he gonna give it to her?
Probably the same way.
He'd send it to her in the mail, like he's been sending her letters.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was obvious.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, then that brings up another question. How come the explorer never reached out to them?
He died.
Maybe he was worried about their safety.
Wouldn't he send a letter to let them know, like, hey, be careful for any other explorers or something like that?
I think that'd be the last thing he'll mention when he talks to talking bears.
Huh?
I believe that won't be the first thing he'll want to bring up when he's talking to talking bears.
But that's not the first time. He already met them.
No, wait, no. Wait, what?
I'm talking about the explorer.
I don't know what to say here.
Yeah, the explorer he wasn't really there. I thought that was only one time when he came over. Like he stayed over there and take care of the bears. Like he didn't come back every once in a while. I thought he just stayed there.
I'm talking about the mail. Why didn't he mail letters to them?
Um, maybe he
apparently
didn't ask
Paddington
for their
can't.
address
I don't
because he
know.
really just met them and came back.
He knows where they
Told
live.
them what they found. So I don't think he was gonna do anything more than that.
The fact that we mean he knows
Especially
where they
'cause
live. When you say he knows where they live, you mean the woods?
Yes.
Plus, I bet he just assumed that they would eventually come to see him since he said, "You could always come here. You are always welcome," kind of thing.
I
Yeah,
get.
I
wouldn't he have mentioned it to the guild, saying like they will come here someday?
I don't think he could have mentioned that if they literally banned him from the guild and said he's no longer one of them.
Not even during when you were hearing out his case.
Yes.
What case?
Well, remember during the flashback of the villain's story, they literally say like, "Why didn't you bring any? Where's the proof?" He doesn't say anything about it; just shows the pictures.
Oh, well, I mean, the technology they had back then, would he have be even able to get evidence without bringing them here and endangering
That's what I
their
that's what I
lives?
asked before in the previous episode. Like, why didn't he just bring them with him?
Because it could have endangered their lives. Because what if even after that they still wanted to kill them?
Well, then that would show it as proof as them as an endangered species, which they could not due to laws. They would actually be protected federally by law.
But would they if they were already sent there to essentially kill them and then stuff them to preserve?
No, if he brought them back alive, not stuffed.
Okay, then I don't
That's
know.
what. That's what I asked about the mortars for the villain in the first movie. Is that if she wanted to make clear her dad's name, why didn't she just bring Paddington to the Explorers Guild or like what they were at the time? So that way she can actually prove that they were actually bears that were kind of like civilized people, instead of just having a bear that they could disprove by saying we don't know what kind of bear it is. It just looks like a normal bear.
I thought you didn't believe.
I just assumed she just decided to hate all the bears and blamed them for her dad essentially opening up a petting zoo.
I guess so, but then wouldn't she just do it with any bear?
Well,
But
that's
then
why.
that wouldn't have made sense.
Well-
She specifically has a hatred towards these bears because she blamed these bears for making her dad weak, I guess.
Yeah, she mentioned like when the guy talked to her saying they found this bear eating marmalade and she froze up like marmalade. So he knew. She knew.
She knew a lot of things.
Yeah. Does that answer your question, Sergio?
Not really,
Probably
because
not.
then I have
He
the question is
probably
why-
now has more questions knowing
Yes.
Sergio. But unfortunately, Sergio, we cannot answer them.
All right then.
Anyway,
All right, back to Paddington. Do you think they'll make a time traveling bear movie? I'm kidding.
A time traveling bear.
Yes.
It sounds like a
Comes out.
terrible movie.
they can call it Bear to the Future.
Bear to the future. Oh my gosh, it's so silly.
Unbearable Future by Paddington.
Unbearable future.
Samurai Bear.
So many.
I think
good
there was
ones.
already a samurai bear or something like that. I think that's something.
Really?
Samurai Paddington.
Oh, actually, that is a thing. I believe it's from the Kung Fu Panda like animated TV show.
Oh yeah, they had a knight who's a bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? So back to Paddington. Let's talk about favorite.
Yes.
Let's talk about favorite scenes if you have any.
Mhm.
What are your favorite scenes?
I like the scene where he's with oh my god. I feel so bad. Okay, there I remember his name now. When he was with Knuckles and Knuckles had I think had first tried marmalade and he was like, "What is this delectable dessert?" or something. I just thought that was so funny. He was just completely astounded and wowed. He's like, "Wow, this is amazing."
I think we have the same favorite scene because my favorite scene is that part too. Because I love how the guys are like, oh, I'm gonna go. This food sucks. Should I go talk to the chef? Like, oh yeah, you try doing that. See what happens. Like, oh okay. And he goes over to saying, he's like, what do you want? I just love it when people criticize my food. Oh really? All right, bet. So your food sucks. If it tastes like grit. It tastes very gritty. I hate it. I squirt some ketchup on you. Let me put some mustard on that. Oh, that doesn't work either. All right. How do you? Does anyone know how to get mustard out of ketchup?
And then the fact that everyone's hiding under the table.
Yes.
You're like, oh my gosh.
I'm like, Paddington, you better get the out of there. You're gonna get shanked anytime in a minute.
For real. But he's not going to get shanked. Everyone loves Paddington. Even
It's like Winnie the
Knuckles
Pooh.
and his crew ends up loving Paddington.
Okay, I got a question. Who do you think?
Answer.
Who do you think is better, Winnie the Pooh or Paddington?
Okay, that's a hard question. You can't just go around asking.
It's
Winnie the Pooh.
really
What? You said
For
that
me,
so quick.
anyways.
Could you tell
I
us
grew
why?
up. Well, one, I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. I know more about him, and I've grown to actually like Winnie the Pooh more than Paddington because I just recently discovered Paddington. So when I see Paddington, all I think about is either Winnie the Pooh or Curious George. So that's why it is that I just can't seem to put him
Think
above
about
anything
a
else.
monkey.
Yes. I told you guys in the first episode that when I was watching this, I immediately thought of the Curious George movie.
Yes, but there's no yellow man in this movie, Sergio.
No, but there's an older man who basically is like a father figure to Paddington.
Well, you got me there. I don't know. I don't think I could pick because I grew up watching both of them.
I would say Paddington, honestly, for me. I know I
Really?
just met him.
Surprised.
I just met him, but I love him.
See, this is what I mean. You meet Paddington for the first time and you're like, I must protect this amazing bear.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, to be honest, Paddington will win in a fight more before in a fight between Winnie the Pooh and him.
Are you talking about like an actual fist to fist fight, or you what kind of fight are you talking about?
A fist, like a bear mauling.
I mean, yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Paddington is an actual bear, and Winnie the Pooh is a plush doll.
Yeah, he'll go dirty.
I mean, technically, you could go as far to say in Christopher Robin's like world, he is a real bear. So let's say he was fighting the real Winnie the Pooh. But
are you talking about like a real bear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that whenever you say like the real life, all I think about is the Christopher Robin movie where he's an actual plush doll.
Okay, I'll make it easier. Who won in the fight, Paddington or Winnie the Pooh?
Paddington.
Wouldn't Winnie the Pooh be a fully grown grizzly bear then?
What? They're both kids throughout the films.
No, Pooh is actually older.
Isn't Paddington like 40?
He's not. Winnie the Pooh is not there.
Paddington is like 40 or something.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. The first movie, I mean, in this movie, they said like the movie started off with him like something bear years ago. Oh, never mind. It said a few bear years ago. Never mind.
Okay, well, either way, if we're going year-wise in terms of how long they've been around, they would both be old. Why are we making childhood beloved characters old?
That's why I questioned Chance when he was talking about this, because that makes no sense.
It's because
one's a toy, the other one's an actual bear.
His voice doesn't sound like an actual kid or anything. It sounds like a grown adult.
Well, yeah. I feel like it's very rarely that in animated movies a kid character is actually voiced by a kid. I mean, maybe more nowadays they're voiced by kids, but usually they use an adult voice actor.
I'm not against it. I like the voice that Paddington has in this, but I just don't see a kid. I just think of a bear.
I see.
I mean, they do call him a kid, and he does have in the first movie they do put on a tag on him that they put on the kids for London or for Britain when they were in World War II. So that actually got me questioning one thing: why was Paddington like sentenced as an adult if he's technically supposed to be younger?
I don't know.
Because if we're going based on like the logic of this, he should be like somewhere like a kid or at least like a teen or something like that. And he's being tried as an adult, so that just doesn't make sense. And if he is charged as an adult, and they're going by like bear years,
but they
like actual
charged
bear
him
years,
as a kid, I believe.
No, they put him in prison with actual adults. That's not what you do with kids. They commit crimes.
They do. I never realized that. I'm being so.
See what I mean?
Yeah. And then the question came to me: are they doing it as in bear years, where he's already considered an adult in bear years? But then that doesn't make sense because Aunt Lucy is already 100 years old. Bears do not live that long.
Okay, Sergio,
bears don't also go to retired homes.
Exactly.
You guys are both just really overthinking it, and it's making my head hurt.
We're movie reviewers. This is what we do.
Okay, but you're overthinking a kid film. You're going too deep. You're going to hurt yourselves like Matt Pat.
That Matt Pat got famous off that. Look how many views he gets. We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, but now he's driven crazy because now that he's retired, his kid wants to play FNAF games and he's Scott Coffin water.
Then Scott Coffin retired.
Okay, anyway, we're getting off topic. Okay.
He's still making games and movies and stuff. I don't think he's retired.
Also, my favorite scene from this movie, I think, would be when what's his name again? The actor?
What?
The actor. Oh, the actor. Okay.
Okay, but are you gonna tell us which one, Sergio? So I can.
No, sir, you said it. The actor.
That guy, the villain.
Oh, the actual actor in the movie, not the actor as in any actor in the movie. You mean the actual actor in the movie?
Yeah, you see how that's confusing. That's why I was trying to figure out a way to describe him, but he's just an actor.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I know that guy. He's my. I love that guy. He was super good.
Yeah, I think my favorite scene was when they showed the commercial that he was in, where he was dressed up as a dog.
Yeah, Hugh Grant
Huh?
is his name.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Dungeons and
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
Dragons
As who?
as the villain.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, he was also in the newest movie Heretic. Have you seen that movie yet?
I don't think so.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you gotta watch it. It's super good.
I know. Also, let it be known, Chance did not think that movie was going to be good. I told him I think that
I didn't
movie's
say
gonna
that.
be
I said
good.
I'm not.
Yes, you did. You didn't even want to see it. I said, Chance,
I
would you
said
like
I'll
to see
watch it with you. The thing is that I just said I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not like one to go see it. It's a movie. You ever have movies where you say you're gonna watch it,
You
but never
weren't
get around?
interested in seeing the movie. That's it. You weren't
it? Like,
interested.
that's my point. You weren't interested.
I was interested. I
Let it
just
be known, I was on to Heretic before Chance.
okay,
Ah,
Lola.
good.
No one's denying that. I'm saying that I just didn't feel like that was one of the movies where I'm gonna go on my way to go see it. If I find it somewhere free, I would watch it. That's the type of movie I was talking about.
So you weren't interested to see it.
Oh my god, that's not what I
That
said.
was my point, Chance.
I am interested, but just not that interested.
Okay.
Makes sense. Anyway, let's go to our ratings.
So I would give this movie a 5 out of 5. I feel like it's gotten even better than the first one. It was very heartfelt. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna agree with you and say that I'm giving this a 5.5 out of 5.
Nice.
You have a long time to figure out that one, didn't it?
Sergio, turn off your freaking voice changer.
I don't
Although
know
I'm
which
glad that we
you're
can
on.
actually hear him now.
I can't. I don't know what he's saying. That's not picking up on my
Oh.
feed. It sounds distorted.
Oh,
Is
so
it
we can
working?
hear him, but your
No,
audio
Sergio,
recording can't?
turn it off, please.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh, now you guys sound weird.
Oh my
What?
God.
I didn't even say anything.
Oh no, wait, no, you guys are back.
Okay.
Sergio, your rating?
I think I'll give this a 4 out of 5.
Oh, you son of a.
Why
gun.
not 5 out of 5, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, that's the thing. Like I said before, it gave me the same vibe as the other one, which it's cute and wholesome, and I like it. But it's not really making me jump out of my seat with making my heart pump or something like that. It doesn't. Oh, jeez.
It doesn't feel like anything different, basically.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, that makes sense.
Cool.
I guess this whole vibe of the movie, it makes me feel chilled out, not really like excited for anything or like jumping off my seat for like any good moments.
Yeah. Also, I have one last thing to say. This movie with the grits, that made me sad. Grits are supposed to be good.
not grits.
What did he do to the grits?
That's not
They aren't-
grits.
What were they then?
I don't know. He just said that it felt gritty.
I assumed they were grits though, unless it was oatmeal.
It's just sludge, like slop, like prison food slop. It's just called slop.
I see. Just slop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not meant to taste good. It's just supposed to be like slightly nutritious, but like just bad tasting overall.
I see. Gotcha.
Also, this whole thing made me wonder. Like, I want to talk about the prison system, but like, that probably shouldn't talk about that right here.
Okay, let's cut off this episode. That's all, folks.
You better be cutting that out though.
I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
And I'm the best.
And have a cinematic day. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.